Yo, what's up? What's going on, weirdos? Oh, how's everybody doing? How is everybody doing out there today? We got some amazing, decent wallets out there right now, guys. Check this new one out, too. Crystal. Boom. Check that bad boy out. Epic. All right, so let's have a look at what's going on around the market. We got some super stickers to get to. What do we got? Leo, critical hit. What's up, buddy? Good to see you, brother. Good to see you, man. J Money, Bulbasaur in the house. What's going on, buddy? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Critical hit. I love it. I love it. Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys, for for showing up. Thanks for supporting the channel. These evening ones are always a question mark for me, as you guys are well aware. So it's awesome to have you guys show up and support the channel like that. Thank you, guys. All right. Let's get into it here. Allison, what's going down? Listening on X, making sure you follow Rob at Rob Mass for even more crypto future content. Yes, guys, absolutely, Allison. Thank you so much. I do share a lot of stuff over on X, guys, videos and other stuff that I do not share here on YouTube. So, another local. What's up, weirdos? Good to see you, brother. Good to see you. Jared, what's up, buddy? Some of us are over on the Patreon. Did pretty well with Nadex app this month. We're all curious to see how well we'll do in April. Nothing like free money. Absolutely, man. Absolutely, brother. Yes, guys, listen. You got to get in on this passive income opportunities over on the Patreon, guys. You are definitely missing the boat. Get over there, guys. Listen, Nadex, a gem that we got into. A lot of people are using the app over there on their phone, generating that passive income, sharing each other's codes and stuff like that. Check it out for yourselves, guys. Patreon link down below in the chat, in the description, in the pinned comments. Do not miss it. William, what's up, buddy? Good to see you, brother. Good to see you, as always. Guys, make sure you hit the like and subscribe to the channel. Helps the channel grow. Costs you absolutely nothing. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? It is absolutely free. Despite what you may have heard, it's absolutely free to hit the like and subscribe. Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it? Leo, like and subscribe for the latest and greatest. Absolutely, brother. Charmander present in the house. Very nice, very nice. Amazing coins for you. How's it going tonight? I'm a little groggy, but I'm here. A little groggy, a little tired. But I love Mondays. You guys know I love my Mondays. Nia, looking forward to our one-on-one tomorrow. Is it still 2 p.m.? Yeah, so yes, tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow's the only day next month that it will be 2 p.m. And then because I forgot that we were switching when I scheduled tomorrow's, I forgot we were switching them to 9 to 10 p.m. So yes, tomorrow's will be at between 2 and 4 p.m. But then starting Thursday, the one-on-ones on Tuesdays and Thursdays will be in the evenings. So yes. Beebs, what's up, buddy? Good to see you, my dude. Good to see you, brother. Larry Fink's letter today basically said, buy crypto. Exactly. Gain, what's up, man? A guy. What's up? A guy. Love it. Paul, good to see you, brother. Good to see you. Danny's in the house. Where do you find the cool, decent wallets? I looked on the site, couldn't find them. Let me get back to you on that, Amazing Coins. I will find out why they're not on there just yet. All the economists say world going into recession because of the tariffs is major cause. What do they know? Looking forward to our one-on-one. Your knowledge is very much appreciated. Hey, no problem. No problem. Oh, we got Bulbasaur and we got Charmander in the house. Thank you for the evening live stream. I'm always able to catch it after work. Hey, no problem. No problem, Nia. No problem. If recession on tariffs crushes the market, then this would be like, yes, crush start. No, because that actually, if you look back, that was actually a V-shaped recovery from that. It was a massive dump, but then it was a massive break to the upside immediately after. So I wouldn't say it would be long-lived if it copied the same path. Did you see new Junction Infinity AI announcement? Yeah, actually, I covered it. I covered it in a video this morning on YouTube. Yeah. WF Capital, Zebek. Actually, guys, if you are here tonight and you love Zebek, you are in for a treat, because I have queued up something very, very fascinating that will show you why Zebek's technology is so disruptive and why it is the next step and it will be adopted, right? So I'm actually going to get into that right now, and then I'll get back into the chat afterwards, okay? Now, as we know, Zebek has the point of sale system that they're implementing, that they're trying to get adoption on. They have the partnership with MasterCard, where they've released the new carbon debit card, right? And we know that they're also getting adoption in pay by the second payroll technology through companies that want to handle their payroll a lot earlier than bi-weekly or monthly or whatever the case might be, right? So we know with all three branches of their technology, it will be adopted. Despite what people say about decentralized finance, you know, might not be adopted. You have your naysayers out there and stuff, right? So you're going to come with me on a little bit of a journey here. And we're going to start with this video here, okay? So this was 1993, okay? This was the first MasterCard being used at a fast food place, which was Burger King. Listen very carefully to the mindset and the thought process of people who were being confronted with this new disruptive technology being introduced, and how they thought it was a fad and that it would not last, okay? Watch this.
What? The home of the Whopper is offering cash or credit.
I think it's pretty bad if you have to use a credit card when you go to a fast food restaurant for something as little as $3.10.
If I use my GM card, I get a 5% rebate. If I eat here long enough, I'll be able to buy a pickup truck.
Burger King bosses say workers won't have to figure out how much change the customer gets back.
I just hope it doesn't slow things down at the cash and carry, that people are going to be having to call New York and get the confirmation or, you know, whatever it is. Because when I want a Whopper, I want it now.
Just another way to spend money. I'm sure it'll work for people on vacation when they don't have to do something, but I can't imagine it working on a day-to-day basis here.
I can't imagine it working on a day-to-day basis.
So far, the smallest credit has been for $2.50. The largest, just over 10. Jamie Costello, News.
Did you hear the opposition, the unwillingness, the closed-mindedness of general retail users to how a disruptive technology might come in and be adopted? They were completely closed-minded to it and thought, nah, this isn't going to be a thing. Same thing people are saying about decentralized finance right now, right? Now you look around, they were saying, I can't see this being done on a day-to-day basis. You know, this would be fine on vacation, but it's not going to be something that happens all the time. I hope this doesn't slow things up. All that doubt, all of those, you know, misconceptions that people had about a new technology, financial technology, coming in to the finance world and how it was going to be adopted, right? Now, I'm going to follow that up with this video here. Just let me mute this. Let their stupid little ad play. Now, I want to show you this, okay? Now, this was 1985. This was the invention of the credit card scanning machine for retail stores, right? Before, you remember they had just a little plate or the little platform. They put your credit card on there with a piece of paper, and they would swipe that thing over it, and it would take your credit card number. They'd have to send that piece of paper in, that entire process, right? And then this technology came along, you know, for the finance industry, right? And again, the doubt on whether it would be adopted or not, right? Have a look. Have a looky-loo.
This is the way credit cards used to work. Visa, Diners Club, American Express, MasterCard. They all work the same way, but they're all going to change. This is the sweep of the future. And this is International Verifact, the company that makes that little machine in a plant north of Toronto. This gizmo is the built-in telephone so the credit card reader can dial up the computer and see if you're good for it. We get a demonstration from the man who started this company, Doug Archibald. First, the credit card is swished through. Then the machine reads the numbers, asks how much was lunch. Then it calls the banks, checks your limit, then zaps back an authorization.
There's nothing worse, and I'm sure, everybody's experienced it, than standing waiting for a credit card authorization when the sales clerk is on the phone. Because basically what's happening is someone that you don't know is talking about you and your financial condition.
Now, I just want to stop that for a second. Did you hear what he just said? Right? Processing time was too slow. People didn't want to wait. Things like that, right? What are we talking about when we talk about Zebex technology being adopted? Real-time payroll, right? Partnership with MasterCard, zero-fee credit card, right? Brand new state-of-the-art POS system, right? Guys, the same thing is happening right now. And so many people are close-minded to it. Those are the people who don't make money.
Card is at home at lunch, and so is credit card fraud and abuse. At this place, Joe Allen's, the floor limit is $150. That means call the bank. But the new machine catches everybody. At this upscale restaurant, the average lunch bill runs to $20 a person or more, and most of them put it on plastic. But about 8 times a day, the machine says no to the charges. Electronic wizardry is catching up with the modern deadbeat, and it does it in about 10 seconds. Restaurant owner John Maxwell.
It is really fascinating that charges which heretofore would have been automatically processed because they weren't over the floor limit, are now being rejected because the customer in question is sailing so close to the wind.
This is that machine again at this restaurant. You won't believe what's going to happen.
Why is it doing this to me?
Anyway, the machine reads the card. This is the real thing. And the waitress does the paperwork while the computers chat with each other. But the machine comes back with, hold the card.
I'm not going to believe it.
Honest, we didn't stage this.
This whole card? Yeah. Telephone call. Retain possession of the card. Call Scotiabank Authorization Center. So what do you want me to do then?
Panic sets in.
Okay, can you hold the line for a minute, please? We need a description of the person.
Is it a stolen card? Is the owner over the limit? No, it's a man with a Visa card with the name Cheryl on it.
Tell them they're all
Sure. Can you hold the line? They want to speak to the customer.
They would like
The man with the lunch bill arrives to explain to the bank that the card was switched at another restaurant last night. Just an honest mistake. But the machine caught it.
I need my real card number.
The automatic teller machine is changing too. Most are operated by credit cards. Early next year, you'll be able to use a card from, say, the Royal Bank to make a withdrawal from the Bank of Commerce. At this machine in the United States, a Canadian bank card can be used to withdraw American cash, handy for traveling. And there are new machines. The object is to get these in the lobby and tellers off the payroll. That means keep it simple, as Philips executive Ian Burns explains.
Okay, basically you put the card in, swipe it down here, key in your personal identification number, and then press the dollar amount you wish to withdraw. Simplistic process. Lift up your cash, and away you go to the races.
This machine not only saves work, it saves stamps. In goes the card, and up comes a number of services. One of them is printing out your bank statement. Coming soon to banks near you. This is a smart card, and it's the future. That gold seal actually covers a tiny computer that remembers everything, how much money you've spent, how much you have left. John Elliott of MasterCard in New York explains just how powerful the smart card is.
This is an example of what it would look like if you could peel away the back of our existing card, the card with the chip in it. What you'd see is a chip with data storage and another separate chip over here with the processor itself. The processor has the same processing capability as an Apple IIe. It has a 64K memory and an 8-bit processor.
The smart card is being tested in Maryland. With it, you can't overspend your limit, and fraud is almost impossible. The card's inserted, a personal identification number punched in. The card itself authorizes the transaction and remembers how much you've spent. Right now, there are about 6,000 of these smart cards in use in North America. By the end of this year, about 30,000 will be used in tests in the United States. Once they get the bugs worked out, they should show up in Canada about a year from now. But it'll take another 4 years before the 170 million MasterCard and Visas are replaced in Canada and the United States. Until then, most of us will be stuck using the old dumb card.
The old dumb card. Do you see, guys, how disruptive technology, especially in the finance industry, always wins? People doubt it. People don't pay attention to it. People ignore it. Smart people invest in it, right? A little bit of history for you guys. A little bit of history. Strawberry Dragon, good evening, Rob. You the best. Hey, thank you so much. Thank you so much. There she is, Gamma Goddess in the house. Thank you, Rob, for this community, your patience, your time, your guidance. We appreciate you. In the next few months, we'll all be celebrating. Can I get an amen to that? Absolutely. Where was I? Beebs. I may have asked you this before, but I forgot. What's your favorite AI project for this cycle? Oof, that's a tough one, man. That's a tough one. I mean, there's some that are good flyer plays, like Sui AI, for example. That's just a flyer play, though. I wouldn't really say it's my favorite by any means. Then there's other ones that we got into really, really early. I'm gonna go with something like Cookie would be good. Something like Cookie, yeah. Crystal Wallet, not real. It says April Fools. Oh man, does it really? Does it say April Fools? Where does it say that? I don't see it saying that anywhere. Huh. Gain. Is Binance playing games with Jasmy? They own 25% of the supply, though. No, Gain, they don't. Right? That's a misconception that people tend to spread around because they don't understand how it works. Right? The Jasmy that's held by Binance does not solely belong to Binance. It is the accumulation of every single Jasmy holder put into one wallet. So all that Jasmy does not belong to Binance. It belongs to Binance customers who hold their Jasmy on exchange. Just order it through Rob's affiliate link. Yes, exactly. Use my affiliate link, y'all. Can only watch for 30 minutes. I have to watch my daughter play softball. Always here to show support. I appreciate you, man. Hopefully your daughter wins and she has a great time doing it. 1993 was Jurassic Park came out. Good times. That guy who made the comment must work for Microsoft. 1985, when Back to the Future came out, predicted Bitcoin. Okay, investors, I'm using my reloadable carbon card. Nice. There you go. Jovan, what's up, man? For the history lesson, I was born in 85. I was born in 81. You're not alone remembering those credit card imprint machines. All kind of aged myself there, right? A guy, I need to sign up for the carbon card. Yes, absolutely, man. The guy on the video said this electronic wizardry. How we doing, peeps? How we doing? Started the CBDC. There you go. Lily, what's going on, dear? Good to see you. Gooners, what's up, man? Gaming Showdown, Beam or Super? Ooh, that's a tough one, man. I'm gonna have to go with Superverse because they just partnered with Miria. Damn, I ordered mine today, and I asked if I could get the crystal clear. Nice. Nice. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the trip down memory lane there, and how disruptive technology always wins. All right, what else do we have? Fear and Greed Index, unveiling market sentiment amidst persistent fears. What do we have? So are you feeling the chills of fear gripping the crypto market? Or perhaps sensing a glimmer of greed on the horizon? Understanding the emotional pulse of the cryptocurrency market is crucial for making informed investment decisions. The Fear and Greed Index is a vital tool that attempts to quantify these very emotions. Let's dive into the latest reading and decipher what it signals for your crypto strategy. As of March 31st, the Crypto Fear and Greed Index, a widely recognized gauge of market sentiment provided by Alternative, registered a score of 34. This marked a slight uptick of 2 points from the previous day. While any increase might seem encouraging, it's crucial to note that the index remains firmly entrenched in the fear zone. This persistent fear, despite the marginal improvement, paints a picture of cautious, if not anxious, investor behavior within the cryptocurrency space. My nose is itchy and I can't stop scratching it. But what exactly does the index measure, and why should you care? Let's break it down. So, the index operates on a scale from 0 to 100. 0 to 24 represents extreme fear, indicating investors are excessively worried, often signaling potential buying opportunities. 25 to 49 is the fear zone, suggesting caution and uncertainty prevail in the market. 50 to 74 is the greed zone, indicating growing optimism and potential market exuberance. And 75 to 100 is extreme greed, signaling excessive market optimism, which can sometimes precede market corrections. Currently sitting at 34, we're still in the fear zone. This implies that while there might be a slight easing of negative sentiment compared to previous days, overall, the crypto market's participants are still exhibiting more fear than greed. The Crypto Fear and Greed Index isn't just a random number pulled from thin air. It's a composite index meticulously calculated by weighing 6 distinct market factors. Each factor provides a different perspective on the market sentiment, contributing to the overall index score. Let's explore these components in detail. Volatility, 25% weight. Volatility measures the rapid and unpredictable price swings in the market, in the crypto market, particularly Bitcoin. High volatility often triggers fear as investors become weary of potential losses. The index analyzes the current and maximum down draws of Bitcoin to gauge its fear factor, the fear factor, if you will. Market momentum and volume at 25% weight. This factor examines market momentum by comparing the current market momentum and volume against the past 30 and 90-day averages. Strong buying momentum and high trading volumes can suggest growing greed, while weak momentum and low volume might indicate fear or uncertainty. Social media, 15% weight. Social media sentiment plays a significant role in shaping market perceptions. The index analyzes social media platforms, primarily Twitter and Reddit, for crypto-related hashtags and engagement rates. An increase in positive crypto mentions and engagement can signal growing greed, whereas negative sentiment can contribute to fear. Surveys, 15%. While currently paused, surveys were previously used to directly gauge investor sentiment. These polls asked participants about their current market views, providing a direct measure of fear or greed. When active, survey results were a valuable input to the index. Bitcoin dominance, 10% weight. Bitcoin dominance refers to the Bitcoin market capitalization relative to the rest of the cryptocurrency market. Increased Bitcoin dominance can sometimes signal a flight to safety. During periods of fear, as investors move away from riskier altcoins and towards the perceived stability of Bitcoin. Conversely, decreasing Bitcoin dominance might suggest growing greed as investors become more comfortable with altcoins. And Google Trends, 10% weight. So Google Trends data analyzes the search volume for various Bitcoin-related search queries, increased search interests in terms like Bitcoin price manipulation, open indices, fear. Often indicates fear, man. While rising searches for Bitcoin buy can suggest growing greed. So there you go. By combining these 6 diverse data points, the Crypto Fear and Greed Index aims to provide a holistic view of the prevailing market sentiments in the crypto space. Understanding the Crypto Fear and Greed Index is currently in the fear zone is more than just interesting data point. It has practical implications for your crypto investment strategy. Here's why it matters. I'm a little bit stuffy, sorry guys. Investor psychology. The index reflects a collective emotional state of the crypto market. Fear can lead to impulsive selling and missed buying opportunities, while excessive greed can result in irrational exuberance and market bubbles. Recognizing these emotional biases is crucial for making rational decisions, which a lot of people in crypto are incapable of making rational decisions. Potential buying opportunities. Historically, periods of extreme fear, an index of 25 or below, have often presented compelling buying opportunities. When fear is rampant, asset prices can be driven down to undervalued levels. Often, patient investors can investors a chance to accumulate crypto at a discount. So it's a good time to buy, basically. Risk management. Conversely, periods of extreme greed, index value above 75, can signal increased market risk. High greed can indicate that the market is overextended and potentially due for a correction. In such times, it would be prudent to take profits or reduce exposure to riskier assets. And confirmation tool. The index should not be used in isolation, but rather as a confirmation tool, sorry, I get the hiccups, alongside other technical fundamental analysis. It can help validate your own market assessment and provide additional context to your investment decisions. It's essential to remember that the Crypto Fear and Greed Index is a sentiment indicator, not a crystal ball. It doesn't predict future price movements with certainty. However, it provides valuable insights into prevailing market psychology, which can be a powerful tool in your investment toolkit. So how can you practically use the Fear and Greed Index to enhance your crypto investment strategy? Here are some actionable insights. Long-term investors consider periods of extreme fear as potential accumulation phases. When the market is fearful, it often presents opportunities to buy quality crypto assets at low prices. Think of it as buying when others are fearful. Short-term traders use the index in conjunction with technical analysis to suggest a sudden spike in fear during downtrends might signal potential capitulation and a possible short-term bounce. Conversely, extreme greed during an uptrend could indicate an overheated market and potential pullback. Risk management. Monitor the index to gauge overall market risks. As the index moves towards extreme greed, consider tightening your stop loss orders or taking some profits off the table to protect your portfolio. Diversification. The index can also indirectly inform your diversification strategy during periods of fear. Bitcoin dominance might increase, suggesting a preference for Bitcoin over altcoins. Adjust your portfolio allocation accordingly based on your own risk tolerance and market assessment. and stay informed. Regularly check the Crypto Fear and Greed Index and understand the factors driving its movements. This will help you stay attuned to market sentiment shifts and make more informed decisions. Remember, the key is to use the index as one piece of a puzzle in your overall crypto investment strategy. Combine it with your own research, analysis, and risk management framework for more robust and informed approach. In conclusion, the Crypto Fear and Greed Index, currently at 34, is lingering in the fear zone, serves as a crucial reminder of the emotional roller coaster that the cryptocurrency market. While the slight increase from the various days offers a glimmer of potential improvement, the prevailing sentiment remains cautious. By understanding the factors that influence the index, from volatility and market momentum to social media buzz and Bitcoin dominance, you gain a powerful tool to interpret market psychology. Don't let the fear paralyze you or greed cloud your judgment. Use the Crypto Fear and Greed Index as a compass to navigate market sentiment, identify potential opportunities, and manage risk insights like the Fear and Greed Index. Sorry, I skipped a line there, but whatever. Can be your greatest asset. So there you go, guys. A little bit more about the Fear and Greed Index. Beebs, give me a 5-cent ZBEC and I'll ride off into the sunset. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Steve, what's up, man? Good to see you. Your boys in the house. Big Botto, thank you so much for the support, brother. I appreciate you, my dude. Dollar bills, y'all. Steve, hey, Rob, can you please tell us the exact day and time that altcoin season will start? I know you know. You just won't tell us. My secrets are my own. It reminds me of that meme with Frodo with a black eye, and it says, "Fine, keep your secrets." Matt, should I get 500K more Jasmine or buy a few million ZBEC? Thanks, bro. I mean, I can't tell you what to do with your money, Matt, but if it was me personally, I'd probably swing towards ZBEC right now, just because I believe we're going to see lower prices for Jasmine still. So, Lizzie, what's going on? I didn't get the notification. Sorry, I am late. I'm going to start from the very beginning of the live. I would also like to say blessings to everyone here today. Lizzie, always happy to see you. Always happy to see you. I seriously come to your live streams and Patreon so I don't make stupid decisions. You keep me sane with your updates. Hey, I appreciate that. I really, really do. The plan is to help everybody, right? So can't stop it. Might as well profit. Exactly. 100%. 100%. Whew, man, we've been going, all of that took a lot longer than I thought it would. Holy smokes. But there's something a little bit more relevant I wanted to talk about than other things. So China's fragmented tech rally woes deepens as new home sales decline piles on struggling economy. So is this going to cause China to have to start stimulating their economy? According to Reuters, data provided by the Chinese National Bureau of Statistics shows that property prices, investments, and sales have resumed their downward trend following a brief period of stability. Property prices in China have been on a steady decline since 2021 after the government crackdown on developers caused liquidity crisis, abandoned projects, and weary buyers. Not much has changed since then, despite recent government intervention. The government has been active in trying to stabilize the property market, including it in its 2025 agenda. The government efforts seem to have paid off for about 2 months as the prices were relatively steady. However, recent data from Chinese Real Estate Information Corp shows that the market has lost these small gains as new home sales have dipped. While the government is working to normalize house prices, there is the issue of price controls that are usually imposed by local governments. These dips are not only attributed to government actions and demographic shifts, low demand causing a glut of unsold homes, and low disposable income due to a stagnant incomes comes into play. While analysts believe that the government efforts will cause a positive change in the trends, other factors threaten that change from happening soon. To add to this economic woe, the U.S. introduced a 25% levy on Chinese auto imports, among other tariffs, piling on more pressure to China. China has also retaliated by imposing its own tariffs on goods from the United States, further straining bilateral trade relations between the two nations. Mr. T's administration is expected to roll out its own retaliatory tariffs on April 2nd, adding more pressure to the Chinese economy. These have raised concerns about the impact of the tariffs on Chinese consumers' behavior and its manufacturing sector. On the flip side, Chinese tech stocks have been on a trend. DeepSeek stated earlier in the year, despite the ongoing success, I'm going to cough here. Sorry about that, guys. Despite the ongoing success of these Chinese tech stocks, it has had little or no growing effect on the emerging markets. This is a divergence from the normal trend where the growth in Chinese stocks has a growing effect on the stocks in other emerging markets, which have remained relatively stagnant. The current rallying effect of the Chinese stock market isn't felt in the entire Chinese market, and its impact hasn't really improved the economy, with analysts attributing its rise to the current frenzy surrounding tech, especially artificial intelligence. According to analysts from UBS Group AG in London, the current tech boom isn't the same as the typical Chinese boom that occurred in 2009, 2016, and 2020. And impacted emerging markets. It's reported that since August 2024, the MSCI China Index has risen by over 30%, while the same cannot be said for emerging markets, which have fallen by 7% since then. Historically strong growth in Chinese stocks has had a growth effect in other emerging markets. A historical example will be between 2009 and 2010, where 63% rise in Chinese shares saw 100% rise in emerging market shares. A similar trend is seen between 2016 and 2017, where Chinese stocks rose by 50% and emerging markets broad gauge rose by 46%. Prior to the tech-induced boost caused by the launch of the AI model DeepSeek, Chinese stocks last saw a slight surge in September of 2024, thanks to the Chinese government's overall economic stimulus. According to investment analysts, China's new trend of outperforming its emerging markets may last longer than expected or desired. There are also expressed concerns over the effects of the U.S. tariffs have on the Chinese stock market. While there are concerns about the impact of these tariffs on consumer behavior in various sectors, such as housing, investors outside of China are also taking a hint. And it could potentially affect the growth of the Chinese stock market negatively and mean more losses for emerging markets. Insights shared by Rohit Chopra, a portfolio manager at Lazard Asset Management, pointed out that some funds are expressing little confidence in Chinese stocks making a quick comeback and are already doing away with their Chinese holdings. While local experts point out that the Chinese market will experience some form of growth aided by the government's intervention, they also indicate that the growth curve won't be steep. How these predictions play out is left to be seen, as the available data looks bleak currently given the U.S. tariffs and more impending tariffs. So, Chinese economy is not looking great, guys. Will they start to stimulate to try to inject liquidity into their markets? Will be fascinating to find out how that plays out, right? So, yeah. Well, guys, I got to start getting ready. I got a live stream I got to get to over on the Patreon, guys. Get over there while you can. I'm going to give you guys about 25-30 minutes to get over there. The link is in the chat. It's in the pinned comments. It's in the description. We will be live in about 25-30 minutes. We got some great stuff to talk about, guys. Also, if you're new to crypto, if you're holding a portfolio of stuff and you don't know what you're doing, you don't know when you should be exiting, you bought a bunch of stuff a couple of years ago, you know, if you're confused, if you don't have an exit strategy, guys, get over to the Patreon, book a one-on-one coaching call with me personally. We'll sit down, we'll talk privately, we'll have a look at your portfolio, we'll sort it out for you. We'll get you pointed in the right direction. I figure you've got about 5 or 6 weeks until the market trend shifts to the upside. So while you have the time, let's get you pointed in the right direction. Don't wait till it's too late, guys. Book your one-on-one coaching call. I'm booking up April right now, so get in there, get your spot booked in. There's no extra charge for it or anything like that, guys. It's absolutely free for Patreon members. So go over there and take advantage of it. Take full advantage of it. Book your one-on-one at no cost. The link is down below. It's in the pinned comments. It's in the description. We got microcap gem videos we drop over there. We're live every day and so much more, guys. I'll see you a little bit later over 25-30 minutes over on the Patreon, guys. Click like if you like this video. Click subscribe if you really liked it. I'll see you guys later.